Are we loud? Am I too loud? I'm like 90% sure they can hear me. But just in case they're not, I'm going to say mean things about them. I only got 2 viewers. That's not bad, actually. I can take that. I was expecting no viewers. It's not technically 11 yet. So, yeah. Hey, we got another person. We got a red grave. What's up, man? What's up? I don't know if you can hear me. I'm sure you can, but y'all will see my face in a second. What's so crazy is I had no cold, right? No stuffy nose, no allergy stuff. And then I ate a massive bag of Takis, and then all of a sudden I'm having like an allergic reaction. All right, y'all ready to see my face? My tired face. I would be in bed right now. And I'm so tired. But oh my god, he looks no different. That's crazy. I hate myself. 5 people. Since we got 5 people, Takis will do that. Yes, it will, man. And my problem with Takis is I just get in a rhythm and I eat them all day, and I literally don't stop till my mouth burns. So yeah. So now I feel like, dude, I look 30 something. I don't know if it's the bags or the fact that my forehead looks like a stack of pancakes, but it's not attractive. Am I buffering? Somebody tell me, am I like a robot? Or am I somewhat smooth? Because I can never tell. Man. A little? Yeah, I figured. I got awful connection here. I've said it before. I'll say it 1,000 times till the day I die. HughesNet can officially suck a butt for their awful internet connection. When they promised us it'd be good. That's not awful. Oh. They promised us it'd be good, and then it wasn't. So we got this. I'm sorry. It's probably a bit gross. What's up, Mike? Unless I've already mirror in the chat, is that what they call it? And then after that, I'll get started on all the bull crap that you all so kindly came to listen to. Which thank you, because I was ready to breaking up guy. Am I breaking up, or you're breaking up with me? Because if you're breaking up with me, I can't handle that. You might see me cry, and I'm a contagious crier. I'm breaking up with you? Well, what did you do to me? Did you cheat on me? Or are you saying HughesNet is sucking butts? If HughesNet's sucking butts, I can't help you. I'm sorry. They suck. I've literally got my thing down to almost shit. What's below 720p? Is that 5 something? I don't know. I got my resolution down to borderline absolute stank. So if it's breaking up, I mean, that's just a connection issue. 480. Thank you, Jameson. You can tell I'm a modern kid because I don't know what's below 720. I guess it is 480. Well, aren't you a genius? All right. Well, I'll maybe give it another 2 minutes, just because I don't know how many people are even gonna bother. But everyone who is here, I thank you. Love the support. This is thank you. This is what thank you means in texts when they just cut it and just here. So thank you. I guess as long as I'm heard, that's good. But if my words start to break up, then just tell me to repeat myself and I will. But I've got a hotspot on and it still sucks. So what's that tell you? It tells you I need to get a life. All right. Welcome, people. All those who watch, who care. It's a school night, and I decided, hey, what better way to violate good sleeping habits than to have a live stream that nobody will attend, but 3 people. It says 3 people are here, and so you 3 people are the best. If you're here and my computer says you're not, I'm sorry. God. But yeah, let's talk ass burgers. Neither do I. I don't go to school either. I graduated. God, is that almost 2 years ago now? That's wild. I graduated almost 2 years ago, and haven't looked back. I am not someone who misses high school, which we'll talk about today. Actually, you'll learn why I don't miss high school. I'm sorry for this, but I think there are aspects of it I miss, but miss me at work. Oh, I think I know this guy. Mike. Oh, snap. Is that the other? So many mics. I know so many mics. So many mics. Can't even keep track of the amount of mics that I know. I think it's 3. I think I only know 3 mics. Oh no, you should have told me that. Now I'm going to get nervous. Now I'm going to get all nervous. It says Mike on my thing, so I apologize. But now it's Josh. Josh is a great person. I love Josh. Like, haha, I get it, because you're trying to get me to say something that's not appropriate. Good one, Allie. You're always quick with the humor. You're very humorous. There's something about high school I do miss. That was video classes. Video classes was the shit. That was great. Yes. But yes, I miss you at work too. I actually have to. I don't want to. I don't know if names are violating privacy, but I've been asked to go full time. Just the other day, they brought me into the office and was like, "Hey, you get a lot of benefits if you go full time," and I was like, "No, thank you. Like, I'm all right. I'm okay with what I got." But anyway, yes. Hello, everyone. I'm gonna get to it because it's 11:07, and it's not like there's a lot to talk about. What am I pretending? I got tons of people interested in this. No, let's be realistic. There's 2-3 people here. I'm glad I got 4 likes. That's nice. I think 2 of them are me though. So let's be realistic. We're gonna bring it here. So if you're watching live, thank you. If you're watching not live, thank you for taking the time to even watch a second of this. I'm here to talk about a project that I actually did the math. I spent 6 months working on it overall. It was only the last 2 or so months that have been editing a lot and filming a lot. The song making there are songs. So spoiler alert, there are some songs in this. There's some pretty bopping tunes made by yours truly, and they're not bad. They're good enough for me to post. My history with music has always been sour. For those that know, I used to be a SoundCloud rapper for about 30 or 40 years, and it was pretty awful because I was just starting out, and so thank you, Ray Grave. That's true, actually. He's seen it. I gave my friends a sneak peek and they said it was good. So that's true. That's then the fact that you're here, Redgrave, is I guess you're just showing your support because you're a good friend. You're a good friend. For those of you who don't know, Redgrave is can I say your name? Am I allowed to say your real name? I want to protect privacy, so I don't want to just say your name. Um, if you don't. Yeah, okay. So this Redgrave is Jameson. He was in Call of the Wind. I think we had to cut some of his more humorous parts for time stuff, but he what did you do? You shot yourself after you lost a poker game, and you told Calvin to die of thirst. Um, he did an amazing job, by the way. Uh, and he was also a trivia guest on Alan Cal. It was the Marvel trivia one. I don't remember the punishment for that one, but I also don't remember who lost. I think it was Calvin. I think Calvin lost. Um, Good friend of mine. We actually went to. Hey, Owen, what's up? Oh man. Oh, I lost. I lost that challenge. Oh, that's embarrassing. I love Marvel. I lost the Marvel challenge, so I don't remember what my punishment was. I actually haven't watched, or I haven't watched Alan Callan forever because, which for those who are curious, me and Calvin are still on speaking terms. Like we're still best friends, but Alan Cal is kind of like done. Like we're not. I don't think either of us have plans on pursuing that again. It's not impossible, but he's video and comedy was never his passion like it is mine. So, he's gonna do his thing. We're still gonna hang out, and whatnot. He might even still be in a video or two, but Alan Cal is probably Dunzo, which is sad because it was one of the few times I ever did video stuff and it was like fun. Like it was like not a second was awful, but yeah, I mean it ran its course, so I'm happy. But yeah, he was a guest on Alan Cal. Great friend of mine. We went to elementary school, middle school, and high school together, but we actually didn't become friends till my junior year, right before COVID hit. So yeah, wow, we got 5 people watching. That's probably the biggest crowd I've ever got. Alex first. Hey! Oh man! First production, dude. What's up? I haven't. You want to talk about someone I haven't talked to in forever? That's that. I went to uh, what's up, dude? Burst Productions is legit, dude. I was on your channel just the other day. I forget I don't remember how long ago it was, but no, what's up, man? Good to see you again. Um, wow, that's good to hear. I hope you're doing steez. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm excited to see this production, dude. Thanks, man. Thank you. I'm excited to see your productions. I've been all over the stuff you've been making. What did you released something recently? Was it the short film? Did you release a short film yet? No, I gotta look. Because I'm curious. But even the music stuff, I've been on the music stuff. Let's see where productions. Yeah, you did the campfire cover, the Nightmare Walker. Yeah, Nightmare Walker. There it is. There's the short film. I've seen that. 59 views. That's good, man. Good. Nightmare Walker. 6 months ago. Wow, that's crazy. 6 months. That was around the same time. Was that your final? Was that the final thing? Probably. What am I talking? You can't. I'm probably buffering out the ass, dude. Either way, good to see all these people showing support. The actual, yeah, let's see, I've been working with a baseball team. I don't really have time to work on something for myself. Okay, well, baseball team's good. I mean, you got work. I've been working at Goodwill. They haven't asked me to film or photograph anything. Unless you are like doing video for the baseball team, I think, right? I believe so. I don't want to say, but either way, baseball sounds awesome. So that's great to hear. But yeah, no, you gotta, if you ever get time, do stuff for yourself, man. That's where the fun is. The best part of this industry is the stuff for yourself. But good to hear, man. Good to hear. God, this is great. I feel like it's like a high school reunion, but without all the boring awkwardness where everyone's just like, "Well, what have you been doing for the past 20 years? Sucking a butt. How about you?" Um, this is great, but yeah, what was it said? Excited to see the production. You don't want to photograph anything at good. That's a good point. You don't want to photograph anything at Goodwill, at least not in the back or the front or the side. Um, yeah, no, think I'm gonna stick with. I think Josh is correct that you don't want to photograph anything at Goodwill. There's something that happened today. Oh yeah, quick story today at Goodwill. I'm uh, this this girl accidentally walked into the boys' bathroom and was like super mortified about it, and was like to the point where she was like almost crying, and I was like trying to make it a case, like, it's not that big a deal, like, I don't care, like no one cares if you walk in the bathroom, whatever. And she didn't believe me, so to prove that nobody cares, um I walked into the girls' bathroom. I was like, "Come with me. I'll go in the girls' bathroom, show you nobody cares." And when I walked in, the manager was in there and saw me walk in the girls' bathroom with this chick. So that was weird, awkward. Um, okay, Owen, this is about to be some sadder news. Judy did have children on Easter after I got home from work. She gave birth to 7 kids. And because she's not even a year old yet. She will be, I think, either next month or the month after. She didn't have any like maternal instincts to like nurse the kids. So within about a day, all 7 babies they were no longer with us. So that is why I took down the post. For those that are curious, but unfortunately, I cannot show Judy's children because they are deceased. So yeah, it's unfortunate, and you know, uh, we tried everything we could do, but when they're like fresh out the womb, like you can't even like bottle feed them because they're just like all shriveled and furless. So it's unfortunate. As for Judy, that's fine, but I think my parents are asleep, and I don't want to potentially wake them up. So yeah, apologies for. I would show Judy if she was like right there, but she's not. She's unfortunately upstairs. Um, but yeah, but the babies unfortunately didn't make it. I named all 7 of them. We didn't know their genders, so we just gave them all like very gender neutral names. One of them's Alex. Um, but yeah, I talk about it briefly actually in the comedy special towards the end. I talk about the Judy's baby's impact because that was whole house was freaking out there. Because what happened was CP escaped his cage somehow and got in her cage. And we just walked up and we were like, why is he in her cage? Oh God, I hope he didn't get her pregnant. Bunnies only take a month to go through the whole pregnancy birthing process. So we were like, all right, well, in a month we'll figure it out. And literally the day before she gave birth, my mom was like, I mean, if by tomorrow she doesn't give birth, I think we're clear. Sure enough, the next day, as soon as I get home, we're like, what the hell is that? Like, why is there a mouse in the cage? And then it's like, oh no, she's giving birth. There was blood everywhere. It was awful. I was like freaking out because that's my Judy. That's my Judy booty. So I was like, what's going on? But yeah, and then we kept them warm and we tried, like, we were looking for like, because one of the things they recommend is like syringes with like milk in it, and you can like not like inject it, but like they can like, but they said if they're newborn, like you can't even do that. They just gotta go. So I was like, made me sad. Made me sad, but yes, she's doing better now, and CP So we won't have to worry about that again. But yeah, Citrus Panda, he's good. He's actually way more behaved than he used to be. He used to be a little a-hole. And now he's very much tame. He lets us hold him. He ate like an entire bag of collard greens 2 days ago. So he's probably gained 6 pounds. But no, he's doing good. No complaints. We got him a taller cage so that he can't jump out and get back in and potentially re-impregnate. But like I said, he's snipped now, so we're good. We're gonna eventually get him together. But Judy's not. What's the word for one? Spayed? Is that the word I think for female pets? So she's very territorial. So we got to get her spayed before we can have them like be happy and play together. But yeah, once they're both taken care of, then I can just put them in the same cage and I won't have to worry about pregnancy or battles to the death with them. No, it's all good. I think the bunnies are good, aside from the unfortunate passing of her babies. Everything should be all right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Turtle's about as low maintenance as they come, so the turtle's fine. But yeah, I've been for the past 6 months, I've been working on this project, and for the past 2 months, I've been doing nothing but this project. It's been just like, if I'm not filming or editing, I'm promoting, which is my least favorite part. I hate going on like Instagram and Facebook and shit. Like, it's tedious. I tell you what's a weird transition is letting my family see me say like curse words and talk about like inappropriate things. Just because when I'm around my parents, like, you bleep the curse words. You don't say shit. You don't say fuck. You don't say these bad words. But not that it's like it's not allowed, but it's just weird. And so having them see me say stuff like, "Oh, shit," or something is weird. It's a weird adjustment, but it's fine. It's cool. It's like I can say stuff now, but it's weird. It's weirding me out. But yeah, what time? Oh wow, it's already 11:22. So I'm gonna get going with the explanation of things. If you have any questions about the project, feel free to ask. But if you have any questions in general, I'll answer whatever. But if you have any about the project, definitely ask those, because that's what I'm here for. To say about the project, I tried to make it as funny as possible. It's got some what's the word? Undertones of serious stuff, mainly just because I was trying to sort of tell a story as well as be as funny as possible. I mixed in skits, music. I did a little bit of like speaking. Like sometimes I call that improvisational nonsense. Is when I'm just like holding, the mic and just talking about like dumb, stupid, wasting your time if you watch stuff. So I got a little mix of everything there. The big things I address are mainly the experiences I've had these past 2 years of being an adult, because I am 20 now. So, from 18 to now, I've only been an adult for 2 years. And for like almost right off the bat, I have had these like life-changing experiences. And I'm like, dude, what? Pardon. And so I was like, by the time everything started to settle, and I was like, I learned and started to accept a lot of these big changes. I was like, okay, happy belated birthday. Oh, well, I usually don't want to say this, but it's actually not belated. It's Asperger's premieres on my birthday. So in a little over 30 minutes, I will be 20 years old. I usually don't say anything because it's like, I don't feel weird when people say happy birthday. I think it's a nice gesture, but I hate when people feel like they have to, you know what I mean? I don't like being, yeah, thank you, man, thank you. I don't like people thinking like they have to, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, you know, like I don't want to thank you. Thank you, Jameson. Uh, because y'all have to. It's not like a huge deal, you know. My family likes it and whatnot. Thank you. Um, but I'm usually I like to be as low key as possible. I'm not. I like being the center of attention on my terms, right? If I get a mic in my hand and I'm on stage, or like I'm in the video, it's like look at me, motherfucker. But if I'm not, I'm just breeze, Um, I don't like being noticed so much that like even walking in, because Westminster's a pretty small town. So when you walk around, just the potential that I might bump into someone who I don't even hate, like I might like, but I know from high school, horrifies me. So I will like go incognito. I'll put on like sunglasses and a hat, maybe even a hood, and none of it works because I'm like 6.5 feet tall. So everyone's like, "Oh, hey, it's Alex. Why are you wearing sunglasses and a hat? You look like you're gonna rob a store." And I'm like, oh, fuck. Like now I gotta explain to them, "Oh, I wore sunglasses and a hat because I didn't want to talk to you." So, but so I'm 20 years old as of tomorrow, um, and I mostly released it because I was like, you know what, like we're leaving tomorrow for like a little trip, and me and my family, and I was like, you know what, I'll release it. I'll go on the trip. I'll come back. I'm gonna take like a 1 to 2 week break where I just don't even bother thinking about anything but life. Uh, you know, anything comedy or video related. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'm taking. I've thought about reading books. That's how much I've been on technology. I don't read. I got into the video industry so that I could help further eliminate the need for read. You don't need to read. Reading is for cowards. Uh, but I've thought about it because I've just been sitting in front of a computer for like 2 months straight. But yeah, so I was like, all right, I'll release it on the 28th. It's a memorable day for me, at least. And yes, but yeah, but no, this special is sort of a comedic narrative of the past, of like my inner, not thoughts, but not argument, like sort of the inner contemplations that I've had these past 2 years. Because without getting like too specific, I sort of had a insightful realization, fairly like relatively recently in the past 6 months to a year, where from ages 13 to like 18, which I think is 5 years, um, I was like a real self-centered dick. Um, I don't know what it was. I think it was because in middle school, dude, I used to get picked on brutally, man. I didn't realize how harsh middle schoolers could be, but like, dude, they fucking tore me a new one, and I don't blame them because like I look at pictures of me in middle school, and hell, I would have made fun of myself if I went back in time. Um, but then I get to high school, and pardon, my dad's this teacher that everybody likes. My brother was a senior, so I knew all his friends. I sat at the senior section in the football games, and I grew like 300 inches. So I was like tall, and I was like finally hitting puberty at like age 14. So I was like, dude, I'm the shit, man. I used to be a loser, but now I'm the shit. And I think deep down I was a good person, but I just had this like outside view of like, I genuinely thought that I was the best thing that would ever happen to someone, which is like I had like a god complex of like I am amazing, I am the best, and I think all of that came from a genuine thought of I suck. I sucked for so long, and I finally got a little bit of like you know credit, so I'm just gonna take it and run. And because of that, I actually got a good bit. I started to be pretty good at wrestling. I got a ton more friends. I got a girlfriend who I mean, not to get too in depth because, it's personal, but we were on and off for a little bit, but I would say we were genuinely into each other for like 2 years, um, which is just incredible. Who would stay with? It's like sort of the same idea where you're like, how the fuck did Kim K stay with Kanye West for that long? That's how I am with that girl that dated me for 2 years. Is like, how the Fuddruckers did you like stay even on and off with me for 2 fucking years when I was such an asshole? But yeah, and then I'll never forget it. Around September of 2021, sort of late August too, it all changed. All those friends were like, "Dude, you're like I pulled an asshole move," and then those friends, they all kind of disbanded. I got in an argument with like Calvin and my buddies there. Like, we weren't on talking terms, and then that girl finally grew a brain and left me. And I kind of went nuts because I had lost so much in like a span of 2 weeks that I was like fuck, like, I'm out of high school for like 3 months and everything's going to hell like this. Oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Oh, and I went bonkers. I went absolutely cray. But then my family, they got me some professional help. You know what I mean? They got those guys. They get up in your brain. They're like, "Yeah, what's cracking? What's making you go nuts? What's making you do this, bro? What's happening with your psyche, man?" So yeah, and then took about 2 years to work on myself, and a little less. And then things started to get good again. I started to get back into the groove of life. I still had a little bit of issues that I had to work on, but it takes time. And then life threw a lot of the similar, like not the exact same, but very similar situations at me. You know, um, and it was sort of like testing my like what have I learned, and I was very pleased to know that I learned a lot. I was able to really stick to my guns, and it took a second, but I knew on a core level that oh, these situations this time around are not my fault. The first time they were, and I had to learn to better myself. And I was like, but this time, this is just how it happens. It's change, yada yada, bunch of other deep personal stuff. And yeah, long story short, I was like, dude, I have learned so much from all these crazy experiences. I'm gonna make a film about it, but like comedic. Um, I noticed we lost a lot of viewers just now. Am I still connected, or was that story just really boring? Put like an A in the chat if I am still flowing good or if I'm breaking up, to whoever may still be here. Good? Oh, tough. Awesome. So yeah. A, there we go. Awesome. Thank you guys. Perfect. Uh, but yeah, there you go. That's a quick backstory. In like 2 years, it was like boom, 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 boom. And I was like, fuck. So I was like, okay, shit, like, whoa, this is how, like, and so I'm like, I'm not thankful for those events as much as I am thankful for the outcome, because I've like accepted things that I don't think I would have accepted this early on if those events had not happened. Um, I'm looking forward to just constantly changing and bettering myself as a human being, to never go back to that point where I was just kind of an asshole. And like, I'm not even kidding. I told a girl one time that we should put pesticide in her ventilation system, and fucking hell, and kill her and her family like the cockroaches they are. Those were genuine words that came out of my mouth. And what's even crazier is I work with her now. You want to talk about karma, dude? I have to like walk into fucking my job every day and be like, I threatened to put pesticide in that girl's ventilation system at her house. Like, that's a human being with feelings, a life, and emotion, and I compared her to a cockroach. That's a bit fucked up. So, I mean, I think I've since apologized. If not, I need to because I am sorry, but I can't take her back. I don't know if that's sarcasm, Josh, but if you want, I can text you the answer because I think I know exactly who it is. And you could probably guess who. But yeah, no, I was a rotten bastard. I got in a physical altercation with my father in the hallways of my high school um, because I had too much of an ego to admit I made a mistake. I spilled chocolate milk in his classroom during one of his lessons. I spilled it everywhere, and I was too stubborn to admit that that was like my fault. It was 100% my fault. It was a freak thing, like shit happens. But I gotta be like, oh, that's my bad. Give me the towel. I'll clean it up. I'm sorry. But instead, I had to get in this pissing contest with a faculty member, and we ended up getting in a bit of a physical altercation because I couldn't drop that ego, which is just awful. And we have both moved on since then. But that just the fact that that's like, wow, like I will now forever be remembered in that school for being a self-centered jerk. So yeah, that wasn't my best era. But again, I know I'm a better person than what I was, and I'm thankful for that. And I hope to continue to get better and to grow as a human being, because that's all we can do, man. What else? What else? Yeah, so that was one of the big points that I wanted to try to drive home in this special. But I think that one got cut the most. A lot of the other ones are just sort of symbolizing, and all of this is humor. Like, I don't want people to think like, oh, this is like a artistic like, no, like I am trying to sort of make light of the whole situation. You also know what school you went to other students. Yeah, that's true. Uh, Most likely, yeah. My school definitely had a lot of fights, but I think because it was, you know, a student and teacher, and specifically a student teacher that was father son, it makes it a little more, you know, sour. But yeah, and it was loud. He and I are very loud people when we need to be. Um, but yeah, so yeah, what else? So yeah, it's a humorous narrative of like the conflict I've had in my head of trying to not let the past control my future, because the past does not define who I. Well, it does define who, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? I don't need to be a philosopher right now. But yeah, for anyone who's curious, I don't really share that story. So this is so profound. Thank you. I just now realized I don't really know what profound means. I'm gonna Google it. I'm going to Google it. 30 minutes. Asperger's per. I just got the notification. Asperger's per minutes in 30 minutes. Let's go. Profound definition. Let's see. A greater intense state of emotion. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. I guess profound, but yeah, thank you. Well, I mean, yeah, it was weird. It was like I just had a moment of shit, like look at where you are now compared to where you are a month ago. And I so quickly wanted to be like, oh, it's all her fault. She dumped me. It's their fault. They didn't want to punch each other in the face. Like when in the actuality, I was like, all of this could have been avoided if I had just put my pride aside and just been genuine. Um, which you can't expect a teenager to do that, but you also wouldn't expect a teenager to be what's the self-centered isn't strong enough to emphasize how self-absorbed I was. Um, yeah, no, it was bad, and I know I had glimpses of like the genuine me that was trying to be caring and thoughtful. They would poke through every now and then, but only when no one was looking, and usually people were looking. Um, so yeah, so it was interesting. So I was like, all right, let's joke about it, but also get the story across that like, I've changed. I'm a different man. And I'm proud to say it. So that's really it. As far as the technical aspect goes, I did do this whole thing myself. Wrote it, directed, shot it, lit it, played it, whatever. And there are a couple shots in there that I'm like, oh, that looks nice. And I was like, all right, that ended up perfect. And there are other shots in it. I'm like, ooh, that was rough. And it's funny, the first song on the special, you can tell I made like a year ago because you can barely hear what I'm saying. And as it goes on, it's more and more recent. I could even, I don't know how much time we have, but if you guys want, I'll even play one of the songs, give y'all a sneak peek of what we're looking at here. But yeah, I think that's all the important shit. Anyone who's curious about anything, feel free to ask. Preferably related to the special, but if it's not, I will still answer it. I'm open to whatever. So the floor is yours. If you guys have nothing, then I will talk about the project or nonsense or me for another 15 minutes until we move over to the special. So yeah, there we go. There's some quick rearranging. Click. There we go. All right. Dude. What's up, H Slow? I didn't know you were here. Are you the person that's been like bobbing in and out, or were you here the whole time? When am I working again? Oh, that's a good question. I should check my schedule, actually. Probably Monday, knowing my luck. And the roar. I'm gonna do the roar. Roar. I hope that was good enough. All right, when am I working again? Probably I think it's Monday. I'm pulling it up now. After I blow my nose. Perfect. Thank you. I wish it was perfect. It'd be a better roar if my parents weren't asleep and I wasn't half asleep. When I'm working with you, I might. I don't. Oh wait, is your last day on the weekend? If it's on the weekend, yeah, I'm gonna be gone. So let's see. I'm off Friday to Sunday, and then I work again Monday. So I probably won't be there Saturday. Yeah, I'm gonna be out of town. Damn, your last day's Saturday. That's sad. That is sad. Hate to see it. I'm gonna cry. You're gonna make me cry. Don't make me cry. Doesn't happen. I'm like contagious cry. If I start crying, then the whole chat's gonna start crying, and you don't want that. You don't want that because then I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Look, you see this? You see this? Genuine tears. Definitely not just trying to make myself sneeze. Yep, look, everybody cry. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm wearing shorts. Oh, my legs look awful. There's a gun on the table. Oh, well, it is okay. Okay, that's different. If it's okay, let's see. What are my plans for after the project? Thank you for asking, random user 221. I plan on taking a small break, and then I'm actually going to look into live performances, specifically at like comedy clubs and stuff, as well as getting back to some skits, some weekly uploaded skits, and yeah, after that, I might be looking to move here soon, out of town, somewhere else. What blue state? Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will. I'll be like, "Yo, what's up?" And you'll be like, "Yo, what's up?" And I'll be like, "How you been?" You'd be like, "Yeah," and then we'll call it a day because that'll be one hell of a conversation after that. Pardon. Well, besides meet the fuckers, I don't know how to do his voice, so that's my Robert De Niro. Yeah, I'm just now realizing how little Robert De Niro movies I've seen. Oh, jeez. Dude, God. God. What is it? What is the one from the video? Now I can't. I'm be like, I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. I'm gonna offer him $1 million, and he's gonna say, "That's a lot of money," and I'm gonna be like, "I know it's a lot of money. That's why it's an offer I knew you wouldn't refuse." For the Little Caesars, I want as many toppings as you can give me. If you can't give me the toppings, I piss on your face. I don't know if that suffices. God, I hate my life. Things I do. I didn't even think that was a good impression. I think my brother even told me it wasn't when we were young. He said I had a terrible impression of him. Clint Eastwood, Jerry Seinfeld, then Owen Wilson. Oh man! All right, Clint Eastwood. What's the nicest? I'm gonna need a cigar for Clint Eastwood. Let's see. My problem is if I go Clint Eastwood because I have to squint like this, then it goes back to Robert De Niro. So here we go. When he throws the shovel, good, bad, the ugly, or what's the heart? He's like, "There are two kinds of people in this world. Penis." Let's see. What's the next one you said? Jerry Seinfeld. He's loud. I gotta be. I actually have been told that sometimes when I get really fired up and complain that I sound like him by Calvin and my ex, which I don't want to do if it's too loud. So, oh God, Jerry Seinfeld. How are we gonna do? No, I can't. If I do it, it'll be too loud. I think. But here's what I got. Oh, I'm a bee. What are you doing? I'm not a bee. Give me a spelling bee, you mother yucker. I know that was awful, but that's all I could do because it's very quiet. Yeah, I know who's the last one. Oh, listen. Wow. What the fuck is- Wow. My mother's a whore. No, not my mother. Or Owen's mother. Why'd I say that? That was just mean. I think it's because whore's a fun word. Back up to 7 people watching. That's cool. Hello. Oh, now we're down to 6. A lot of in and out viewers. I seem to be getting a lot of impression requests. Do we have any other impression requests? I know I accidentally did I don't know if anybody here follows me on Instagram or even bothers watching my videos that I post, but I did a thing about a year or two ago called Leroy Roger, where Tom Holland. Here's my impression of Tom Holland. I'm not even kidding. He thinks he's so good at his American impressions, but it's not. It just sounds like he's just like, oh, okay, Mr. Stark. Yeah, I'll do whatever you want. Oh, you want me to take my pants off and bend over? Yeah, okay, sure, absolutely. Whatever you say, Mr. Stark. I don't want to go. Fuck you, Tom Holland. Scarface. Oh man, I haven't seen that movie in so long. What does he say at the end? Where's that? Say hello to my little friend. And it's real little. I'm not compensating for something. Are you compensating for something? Huh? There. I just ended up getting Italian at the end. You know what I mean? Don't mess with me. You don't want to mess with me, dog. You know how much practicing I did? I auditioned for Tombstone. Rick and Morty than Dwayne. Like Dwayne Johnson. Rick and Morty. That's tricky. Because I'm not good at either. So, what we got here? I gotta get like. Let's see. Morty's got like a high pitched kind of voice cracky. I can't even do it. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Rick. Oh, I don't want to turn my anus inside out. You're gonna freaking do it, Morty, because we gotta do a thing live or whatever. Why are you guys making me do this at almost 12 in the morning? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Rick. Oh, jeez. Goodness. And then what does Dwayne say? He said, it doesn't matter what the Rock is cooking. It probably is overcooked or something. I'm giving up. Why are you guys making me do this? It's 11:53 and only 3 people are watching. Ugh. It's fun though. It's fun. Pardon. I did say I'd do whatever you requested. I did ask for it. I did. I'll admit when I've asked for it. I'll turn this down a little. I seem to be peaking. It's not good. Interdimensional cable taxidermies. Oh, God. Well, you know what? I'll take that because interdimensional cables, they're pretty funny. So I'll take it. That's a compliment in itself. Oh man. I'm gonna put the link for Asperger's in the chat one more time because we got about 5 to 6 minutes. Let me sneeze. Before the official premiere. I want to make sure y'all are present for that. God, I got so many tissues over here. Thanks a lot, Takis. If you have any other requests, because I've stopped. Thank you. Right, great. I'll stop taking any kind of requests at 11:59. So you got 5 minutes. I'll do anything aside from get naked. So, or wake up my parents, obviously. But when are we getting Fairy Godfather Part 2? I have thought about remaking it. Genuinely, and at one point I thought I did, but I mean we can hop on that as soon as I come back from my break, man. I mean that can be the next project because that's pretty easy. That was just me, and the only thing we don't have from the original is the Snuggie. Will there be a Call of the Wind 2? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm I didn't intend for there to be one, but if there's a large demand for it, I I will do it. But I never planned on it. I didn't plan on it, but I'm open. I'm open to ideas. So. And if all the same actors are on board, then absolutely. Oh, what we got? We got 4 minutes. I should probably pull it up. I'm not going to be able to see your questions for like the next few seconds. Pardon. So be patient. Be patient with me. Adventures of Sheriff Peabody. I've thought about that. The Adventures of Sheriff Peabody. I thought about a prequel. But yeah, no. Again, I'm down for whatever. Especially if we get like a proper budget and we can rent some like props and whatnot. Maybe a new character. I have thought about a new character. Sheriff Peabody is notorious for his bad John Wayne impression. I thought about casting someone who has a bad Clint Eastwood impression and having them go head to head. Because I think that would be amusing. We just have to get someone who does a bad Clint Eastwood. And a big thing for me is people who are easy to work with. I'm about as like directorially, I'm pretty loosey goosey. So if I work with someone who isn't loosey goosey, it's like, please get out of here, you suck, kind of thing. So yeah, I'm gonna do a thing here. Computers on. Display capture. I'm gonna turn that on. Am I still connected and whatnot? No buffering. I understand. I wish to proceed. Did I age restrict Asperger's? I think I did. Or did it age restrict it for me? Probably age restricted it for me. So thank you, YouTube. I will give warnings for anyone who might be sensitive to potential suicidal, because I mention it and I even show something briefly that may be triggering. So if you're sensitive to any stuff like that, when you start to get towards the end, like when this will make sense when you watch it, when the ghost me and bearded me get in an argument, maybe skip ahead a little. So here we go. I'm gonna move myself over here. Here we you go. It's 12 a.m. Let's do this. It's up. I know it's inappropriate. I want to watch it anyway. We're going to reload it. Maybe that'll help. You guys probably won't be able to hear it, but I don't care. HughesNet, baby. Look at that. Look at that buffering thing. That's the best. Either way, we're here. We made it. It's up. April 28th, baby. My first comedy special. I understand and wish to proceed, you sack of shit. Owen, I see your comments. Love it. Thank you guys for smashing the like. That's good. Maybe share a little. This is my first ever comedy special. I did every aspect of this myself. I hope you enjoy. Blah, blah, blah. You get the gist. Thank you all for attending this live. Oh, there's the countdown. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What is happening? We don't even know. Alan Count Media. Maybe I'll do a little. I'll let you guys view a little bit through my POV. Let me just switch. Why does it say John Vincent? Those are all me. For those of you who are. And this is the first song. So those are two opposite effects. That one sped up. I slowed the song down, and then yeah. And the blue one is the opposite. I sped the song up and then slowed down. That's my shoulder. I have a birthmark that I hate. Cat, both of them. There's Judy, CP. me using the microphone as a dong. Sure, this I'm wearing the same sweatshirt. So that's the first song. 40 is next is a skit, but you will have to um, watch for that. Ooh, let's see. We got bless you. Last question. Yeah, player. Hop off stream. Give it a watch. See you tomorrow. Yep, see you tomorrow. And we release the soundtrack. I will release the soundtrack in the next few days. So thank you for asking. All right. Thank you all for attending, watching, whatever. Yeah, this was fun. And I'm glad it went off with little to no problems. So thank you all and enjoy Asperger's.